BrewTube, DJs back at you with yet another episode of DJs BrewTube. That's right. And tonight, I'm jazzed, guys, because I'm going to re-review one of my favorite beers. By heritage, old DJ's German. And I love me some Doppel Bock. One of my very, very favorite styles of beer that there is Doppel Bock. Doppel Bock, Fordham's Doppel Bock specifically. Fordham Brewing used to be out of Annapolis, Maryland when I drank it the first time, but they brew in Delaware now, close enough. Doppel Bock really got me into craft beer, and I remember drinking Doppel Bock, taking sips off my dad's beer when I was a little kid, and my uncles and my Oma and Opa and all those guys way back when. But anyways, Doppel Bock, when it's done right, is freaking awesome. And tonight, I'm going to re-review Ayinger Celabrator Doppel Bock. Way back when on Epic Beer Night 1, Ayinger Celabrator was our crescendo beer. Why? Because it's freaking awesome. That's why. There's some out there now that have a few more points on your Rate Beer and Beer Advocate, and they're considered #1 on their list, but they don't have near as many reviews. This is thousands of reviews of this beer as opposed to a couple hundred reviews. So really, if you ask me, there's no comparison. This one's still #1 in my book. But anyway, so I'm giving my grade away, but guess what? We're still going to open this one up. We're going to do the aroma, we're going to do the taste, and I'm going to be happy because I'm drinking this damn beer. Now, a lot of times this is served in a pint glass or a nonic pint, or maybe even a tulip sometimes, but I'm going to put it in a chalice this time, like you would do maybe with a Belgian quad or something, because I want to get the full aroma, because I really enjoy drinking this beer. So, let's get some geek info on this one. This is made out of the brewery Ayinger in Germany, Germany. Celabrator Doppel Bock is its name. As you can see, you get a toy with it. It's 6.7% ABV, and it's 15 IBU, and this is a lager beer, guys. You know, when you think lager here, you're thinking, you know, basically macro-produced crap that's coming from Miller, Coors, Bud, those guys, coming from the man, basically. But in Germany, they know lager. They know how to do it, they invented the style, and they make it right. So you know what, I'm tired of flapping my jaws and I want to drink this beer. Let's get this cap off, get the popper out, and see what we got going on. Whoa. There we go, that took 2. Sometimes the caps you'll find that come from Europe, this one is quite thick as caps go, even though it's a plain white cap. They're difficult to get off with a popper like that. But anyways, plus that one's been abused at more than one party. So I'll take my adult Happy Meal toy. Maybe we can make a necklace out of it. I can tell everyone I'm a drunk and I like Celebrator. Anyways, guys, let's get this in the glass and see what we got going on. Oh, I can smell the goodness already. So we're going to pour this right down the center. Now, this one, I've aged for 6 months. You don't have to age this one. It's right on that cusp of aging. Usually you go for a 7%, or it's 6.7. That's plenty. Look at that beer, guys. Absolutely freaking gorgeous. There's ruby gemstone looking light coming through this. We've got a solid 1-finger head. Active bubbles below the surface. This is a lager beer, so we're going to get that going on. Khaki, almost chocolatey coffee looking head to the top. Looks like you put a bit of cream in your coffee and that's the color it's gone already. Man, just a lovely looking beer. It's very dark for what it is as a Doppel Bock, but there you can see those red hints of light and flashes coming through and all those active bubbles. So let's get a nose on this one. You can tell I'm geeking out on this, guys. I really like this beer. But anyways, wow. You get a bit of coffee, a ton of caramel, because they put a boatload of malt in this. You get some dark chocolate, I get dark fruits, and you get breadiness in the background. It just smells like sweet, yummy goodness. As you can see, the head's faded down to about a 1/4 finger head on this one. And it's saying, "Drink me, DJ, drink me." Maybe it's not, but that's what I'm thinking, so I'm going to drink it. Wow. When you drink this beer, guys, I put a little age on this. This is super smooth. You taste no alcohol at all in this beer. Velvety smooth, caramel and toffee right up in front of your face and sweetness. and the aftertaste is of a flavored coffee. You got a bit of that coffee bitterness from the dark roastedness of this malt. I mean, it's only 15 IBUs from I guess a hop standpoint and everything, but the bitterness in this beer is coming, and I think, from the dark malts that they put into this. 100% quality ingredients in this beer. I mean, there was no skimping done when this beer was brewed. But it's almost, if you ask me, it's the porter of lagers. It has a lighter mouthfeel, very dry finish, and it has bitterness in the finish. And that bitterness in the finish is coming from malts. Super, just drinkable beer. You know what? You're not going to really maybe drink this one back to back to back. It's expensive. It's not a cheap beer, but it's well put together, and it's 6.7%, guys. Really, you pound a few of these back, woohoo! We're not driving. We're getting a DD for that night. Now, remember, when your craft beer newbie buddies come over, they're going to taste this beer and say, "Oh man, this is awesome! I want to slam these down." One, for the price, you're probably not going to want to maybe let them do that, and two, they're not going to be able to drive home and they will be sleeping on your couch. But if that's how you roll, let them sleep on the couch. But anyway, guys, what do our friends out in beer rating land think about this one? Beer Advocate gives it a 96. That's stellar and stratospheric for those guys. Rate Beer gives this 100. I give this one, I say 100. This is one of my favorite beers. It's not boozy at all. It's mega drinkable, and it just tastes damn good. So, Prost, meinen Deutsch Brüders. And till the next time, guys, remember, think globally. I'm thinking damn globally tonight. Thinking about my time spent in the Munich beer garden, getting my Gemütlichkeit on and having fun out there. So, anyways, guys, till the next time, remember, think globally, drink locally, support that craft beer movement. Oh, look, I dropped my controller. But anyways, I'm getting too excited here. Think globally, drink locally, support the craft beer movement. That's a peace out.